Hey, everybody. Thanks for tuning in to the one and only Friday night audit. We got Craig Sullivan in the house. I'm Glenn Husband. Thanks for hanging out with us on a Friday night. Craig, I'm still in denial about the fall, so I decided to hang out at the beach this week.
And don't tell anybody that you're just down the street in Laguna Beach, okay? Don't
I
tell them.
know. I know. Yeah, this is previewing an upcoming interview. I like the background that I did, so I decided to be even lazier than normal and just not. Change it.
Well, you do have an excuse. You
Yeah,
you injured yourself
I
and
did. I did.
on 3-Minute Thursday.
Yeah. So, for those of you who don't know, I'm a moron. That just this past, was it Memorial Day? I completely burned my hand, like really, really, badly. I got the pain meds down the hallway over there to prove it, which actually glad I saved them because this time tried not while trying to be clever so I did not fall down the stairs, engineered a fall, and then, hit my fucking ass. Oh, I should not have probably said that. I should have said those words together. Now we're
Yeah,
stupid.
well, I'm a few minutes in, it's good.
We have more than 8 seconds, we're fine. So, boom, right back on my ass, and, I'm like, "Uh-oh, this is gonna be a good one." Haven't been able to sit since Monday. It's now Friday. Good thing I do these broadcasts standing up. Can't wait for my flight Sunday. That's gonna be, delightful. So,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, that's not gonna be any fun. Even under the best of conditions,
Yeah.
those airline seats are just horrible.
Uh,
So,
no, it'll be fine though, because it'll be sitting straight up and, I'll be fine. And, maybe between now and Sunday morning, I will acquire the healing powers of Wolverine and, we'll go from there. Speaking of Wolverine, who's our guest today?
wow.
Craig.
We've got the one, the only
Yeah.
Chris Daly joining us today.
Do we?
We do. We do. It's been a while since he's been on. He's a great friend. You, Bruce Ford, were both in his wedding. So there's a bond there that is unshakable. And he's funny. He's just really funny. But
Let's not pump him up too much.
yeah. Yeah.
There he is.
Is this guy you're talking about? How are you, Chris?
Good, good, good. Glenn, I did not notice earlier in the chat room. Phenomenal T-shirt.
Oh, you like this one?
Yeah, I
Yeah,
had
good Halloween one. It brings together, Vegas, fish, and Halloween all in one.
yeah, Glenn, we went to that show together.
Oh, yes, we did. What happened there? What happened there?
I I I was attempting to try and get you full with your shirt, and I was
Oh,
not successful.
which one was yeah, this oh, yes! Chris and I went to the show together, and I'm wearing it 'cause Chris is on the show.
There you go.
Totally planned it.
Glenn, did you do the math from yesterday's 3-Minute Thursday?
Uh, I
Times have you gone to fish, and how many times have you been in Vegas?
That's true, I haven't done that. So, Chris,
Close.
I've been to Vegas, I said about 150 times and maybe to about 200 fish shows, but Craig doesn't know he doesn't think the math adds up. So he thinks we gotta come up with some sort of, solution here to figure out if I've seen more fish shows or had more Vegas trips.
We actually started that conversation at one point, or at least in as much as I asked if you what was it, Fish Tracker or Fish?
Yeah, there's a website I was at for a while that I loaded them in, and that sort of thing. All right, so hold on. We have to do something here. Now, Chris is not a drinker, so he doesn't care, but I gotta get to this. Be getting all chatty and shit, but we got to get the happy hour started for those who are interested. Hey, everybody, happy hour. We made it to the end of another great week. Hope you guys achieved something positive. Always moving forward, even though sometimes you fall flat on your ass and hurt yourself.
Uh, you,
My goodness. So I've always been really super clumsy. It's just that I would bounce back, and now I don't heal as quickly.
well, at your advanced age, Glenn, it's hard to bounce back. You typically break. So,
Yeah.
you know.
Listen, I would have to say all three a little bit of a rough week. I don't think all of us were operating on full
No.
cylinder.
So I had this stupid injury. Craig's got what, an ear infection or something like that going on. you've always got like a million situations happening down over here, so it's hard to keep track. Uh, I know what you did on Monday, so there I saw that, and then you were running to an event, and Chris,
I didn't get injured during the event, so that was pretty good. I figure that's a good win for the end of the week.
That's a win. That's a
Chiropractor
win.
is pretty excited when he just saw me.
gotta love it, gotta love it.
Hey, Chris, I got a question for you. I
Yes,
put
sir.
the Knucklehead cat group, and I really thought that you would have been the first one to answer this. You being the Star Wars aficionado and knows everything and probably know more than Dave Filoni.
You always throw me curveballs, and you always go so friggin' obscure that I'm like, God damn it, I didn't read the 3rd chapter of the 57th book in the Independent Universe. But yes, lay it on me, lay it on me.
This isn't that obscure.
Right.
It's more opinion than anything else. There's some pretty good theories out there, but I really want your take on this. Who returned in Return of the Jedi?
I did see that. I thought that was rhetorical. I thought it was Luke as the return of the good side or the
Yeah.
light side. And he was.
But also, could it be more like metaphorical, like Return of the Jedi, like as an umbrella, like all the Jedi are going to be coming back? Could it mean that or something like that? We've only had 42 years to think about this, so
That didn't happen.
Mhm.
That didn't happen, though.
No, but it could have. It could have.
Now, I'm leaning towards the theory that it was Anakin and he returned to the good side when he took his lightsaber to stop his son from slicing and dicing the Emperor.
Think that's a really nice one.
I
Yeah.
can go with that. I can get behind.
I'm kind of liking that one.
Yeah. I know. Super Zong Suzanne, I'm sure you probably thought about this in your entire ride back from Orlando.
You didn't give me the chance to pregame that thought in my hour, 30-minute cue poll. I was just trying to get through my audio. And actually, Craig didn't even answer the phone. I figured he would help buy me some time to stay awake, and I just
Oh my
just
God. I didn't even know that you called. I must have had the ringer off. I'm sorry.
see, what kind of friends are these?
So I don't know what's going on with Dave backstage or something. Do you want to come on, Dave? I don't know what's going on here. Can we bring you on, or should we just watch you drive? I don't know. Let's bring him on.
Dude,
It's totally your call. I mean, you now run the show.
Well, you didn't really see what you wanted to do when you were like up, down, over the like. It's kind of making me a little nervous.
You should, you
be
know,
afraid.
it's
Very afraid.
Glenn.
Don't
I think
you
we should go
have
to
a phone mount on your dashboard?
I think we should censor on David. He needs to be the focus of this.
You could definitely do that. That's perfectly fine. I mean, I'm just gonna keep looking forward because I'm sitting in traffic and I don't feel like getting into an accident.
That would be
Uh,
nice.
That is a plus.
I mean, I'm only going 2 miles an hour, so it can't even really do much damage if I did.
Yeah,
Someone
it'll just be
someone
a
just got
piss.
pulled over. Someone just got pulled over behind me. I see the cop just pulled somebody over.
Oh boy.
So it's an adventurous day here driving west in the middle of New Jersey.
What happened when they pulled over for speeding? They were going like 4 miles an hour or something.
I honestly, they were doing 4 and the cop was there waiting for him. He said you're going way above flow of traffic. I'm actually pretty curious what he possibly could have been doing because there's really
Did he
not
try
much.
to make a left turn in Jersey, perhaps?
No, that's punishable by death.
Okay, so we have breaking news that's way more important than the guy that just got pulled over behind you. Arya
Sure it's
has
not.
arrived
Hey!
10 minutes after the hour. Welcome.
He's early. Good to see you.
So,
Good on him.
yeah, Chris, how's life been for you over there? One of the things about you is you're very rarely seen out and about in the hospitality universe, but you're very influential behind the scenes.
I just don't go to the 53 parties a night that you guys do.
Can I interrupt for just one moment? Okay, we just got through earlier saying that you were cold. and we were impressed that it looked like you were wearing a jacket, but there's no sleeves.
Well, I have on a vest. It's still cold.
Why is it so cold?
The
It turned up.
See, you're talking about me not doing anything. I was at a concert last night in DC. The temperature dropped. It's been cold all day. I have tickets to a show tomorrow night, and I have tickets to a show Tuesday. I'm just out hopping and bopping, man. You keep going to these boring after conference parties. I got shit to do, man. I got places to be.
Yeah, you may say so, but how many like tiny bits of food on chopped little toothpicks have you eaten lately?
I've sat down. Craig, you and I were what? We were at the Howard? The last night of the not the last night. The last night I was there at lodging conference.
Pool party.
Yeah.
Did you guys get chocolate covered bacon at your conference?
No.
No.
Would have left.
What conference is this?
Area.
This is what we were provided last night.
Oh my god, why didn't it I would
I
have
took a picture.
totally would have gone to the HFTP event that I known that was gonna be happening.
Now,
Was it any good?
I did not. I
The event or the bacon?
couldn't. I took a picture of it to just prove that that was considered a snack and not a meal, so I can still expense dinner.
So,
God, that's fun.
well, I'm intrigued. So was it like cold bacon that they had dipped? Was it hot? How does this process work?
It's gotta be cold.
It was cold bacon, and they melted the chocolate in the pan on the table, and then they had maybe it was salt or caramel. I don't know. They had little round dots. So after they melted melted the chocolate and dipped the bacon, they dropped these little round balls on them.
Nice.
It's not a party until somebody drops the little round balls on them.
Yeah,
That's really what the fun begins.
Listen, it was a rave celebration, right? Our version of a rave is what?
Rave.
Right? What's your version of a rave?
What's my version of a rave?
Yeah.
Big pans, glow sticks, a lot of ecstasy in the 90s.
Okay. Well, just add the glow sticks, take everything else out. But kids nowadays, they think a rave is just putting scarves over their head. So I did have a pashmina, so I was able to not only put the pashmina over my head, I had all the glow material. We were good.
That's funny.
Hey, Suzanne, you see that note there?
Yeah.
Goodbye, Craig.
Bye. Yes. I was trying to get Amy in there. Hi, Amy.
Hi, Amy.
Sorry, I like that we have the Watch Dave drive cam set.
Listen, this is why I have to do what I have to do because of things like this.
So Dave, you want to explain what's going on here?
So as you guys can see, and I apologize for not looking at the camera for this, but again, I don't want to crash because I have
He's
places
going 2 miles an hour now.
things to see and places to be. But as you guys can see on my name, this is going to unfortunately be, or fortunately, depending on who you ask, my final day on the show, at least full time, at least permanently, for at least the foreseeable future. So I will no longer be running the show, as you can see. Unfortunately for all of you, you guys already saw just at the top of the show what that means. A bunch of errors, a bunch of crazy scrots, a bunch of things. Basically, anytime Craig touched or Glenn touched the buttons, it's just a hot mess. And so it only took about 5 seconds into the show for me to not be running it for things to be messed up. So I unfortunately do have to leave you guys with this because work and life has just really made Fridays hard to be at consistently. And I think it's unfair, I should say, to have a commitment to you guys and to the audience that I am no longer able to routinely um, make. As you saw last week, I missed the show for some things. Today I'm on the car because I'm going to take my son to Halloween event at his school. Next week is Halloween, so we'll be out trick-or-treating during the show.
Nice.
And then to start hockey on Fridays at 6 o'clock, which means it
Ian says you called out. You're too corporate.
I mean, listen, Suzanne joined the show. It got too down for me. I had to leave. So
It happens. It happens. I had to expect that you bring
basically, once you
just asking my gloves.
once you bring anything Florida into anything, it immediately goes downhill. and I'm too above anything from Florida. Just kidding, actually. I tried to convince my wife. I
There
tried to
you
get my wife to move to Florida. She said no. So I am actually all in on Team Florida for the wonderful hot weather. I really want an indoor skylight glass pool thing that I see all the time down there. Um, but
Hey, because the
unfortunately,
hardcore market is bopping down here. They need general managers. I was gonna say good general managers, but that's kind of going a little too far. So, you know,
my wife locked, unfortunately, would not let it happen. So we're stuck here in Jersey, but honestly, I still, my kids are happy here, all that good stuff. But unfortunately, as I said, I can no longer in the near future commit to what I committed to. And I don't think it's fair for me to not be as consistent as I haven't been. So unfortunately, I have to do the semi honorable thing and step away and leave the show in charge to Glenn and just kind of tally the mistakes that will be made.
Fortunately, fortunately, Dave is not really leaving. You will be back whenever you have time. He just can no longer make the weekly commitment. So he's in the middle of torturing himself, but we think he'll be back more.
Yeah, we're we're in great hands with Dr.
The
Producer.
good news is I
Thank
bet
you.
Craig $1 million that you would never make it 193 shows. So boom, he quits at 192. I win.
That's how you pay for your house. Now it makes
Yeah,
sense.
you gotta gamble on these things, you know? They don't call me Vegas G for nothing.
That's right.
See? That's the difference between education and experience. You guys has he had more fish shows or more Vegas shows or more Vegas trips. Regardless, he's had so many Vegas trips. He knew what to do. He's not in the NBA. He can get away with it.
But he's gonna be holding a symposium for current coaches and players, though, real soon.
How to get away with the illegal gambling, hosted by Glenn.
Yeah, I'd go broke in Vegas faster, you know?
I don't honestly get how the NBA keeps happening, right? Don't forget, this is not the first time the NBA has had a major scandal involving gambling. Who remembers Tim Donaghy?
Yep.
That was a massive issue. No other league has had it significant, Pete Rose, fine, whatever. This is really freaking bad again, guys. Like, this is like insanely bad.
Well,
Hey,
I have
wasn't
no
it kind of
idea.
funny that they got arrested where I was in
I have
early?
no idea what happened.
But it's
So,
not.
long story
It's not
short,
all. It's not
let's
all
go.
related to gameplay, though, right?
Hold on. That's a good call, Glenn. Let's reset the scenario really quick. So the other day,
Thank
Sean
you. I don't see what is, but I'm doing it for everyone else. So, it's a little insider.
Chauncey
Yeah.
Chauncey Billups, who is a NBA Hall of Famer, world champion with the Detroit Pistons, current coach of the Portland Trailblazers,
Uh-huh.
and Terry Rozier, who is a current guard for the Miami Heat, and some other people as well. But those are the two main names in this. Were arrested for basically being involved with gambling rings with the five families of the mafia. Uh, so the main one that they're focusing on is Chauncey Billups, where essentially Chauncey Billups for years, by the way, this is not a recent thing. They've been investigating this for at least 3 to 4 years.
To be fair, that name, he does sound like a crime kingpin from the 1930s, you know?
He was a great player. So anyway, so Chauncey Billups is accused of being the face for these illegal gambling rings. So what that means is he uses his celebrity to bring in high money players to these underground poker games because they get the chance to play with Chauncey. The
Right.
poker games are illegally rigged with cheating automatic shufflers, uh, people wearing X-ray glasses with marked cards.
It was
Back to the comic book in 1968.
Yes.
Exactly.
So,
Or a
so
serious
craziness. And again, it's in conjunction with literally all of the mafia families that are still in play. So that's kind of the big one. I forget exactly what Terry did. He get involved. He's kind of in the same thing. I think there was some NBA fixing in, but
yeah.
I
His,
mean,
his was, I believe, more severe in the sense that he was calling bookies and or odds makers and saying who was hurt. And I believe,
yes, you're right, Chris. Yes.
and I
Yes,
believe
that's
also he took himself out of a game or two
Exactly.
that he had money on. That hurt.
So you'll tell your friends, you'll tell people, hey, put all the money on under for my points scored, and then all of a sudden he's hurt 4 minutes into the game.
Yeah.
Well,
So
if Dave actually put this much energy into producing the show as he does giving us the education on the news that happened from today, we could have him on a regular basis. But this is why we're really losing him.
We gotta do, maybe we can do a semi-monthly sports report with Dave.
there you go. The sports. Listen, the way things are going with the freaking gambling and sports right now, it could be an every week thing because just don't forget, it didn't get as much publicity for whatever reason. I don't know why. This just happened. This just happened. This just happened in baseball. Don't forget, you might not remember that two players of the Cleveland Guardians, two pitchers, one who is an absolute all-star stud. Both are currently suspended. Both are probably never going to play again in the league because they are accused of throwing throwing pitches, putting bets down that the first pitch of their inning will be a ball, and then throwing a ball like 45 feet. It's honestly a big problem.
Glenn,
Yeah.
Glenn,
Yeah.
I I sent you and David that pitch for you to have your own show, Judge G, the paternity show, where you can be slamming that gavel, telling people, "You're not the father. You're not the father. You dumb MFer. You are the father." Uh, I think we ought to start working on the scroll for David, and it could be all about sports. So I think that's the way to go. We could do it Sunday mornings before the NFL kickoff.
That sounds like a great idea. You know how much I love adding more work.
Yeah.
And let me tell you guys, as I said many times on this show before, there's nobody that I know that's passionately invested in sports as Glenn Hausman.
I mean, live it, breathe it. I actually, when Craig came out with the Dodgers to share it, I'm like, I better check
Let
see
me
who's what's
tell you guys
what's in
something, 'cause I gotta run. I gotta run soon, so I gotta get this last piece in because I want to make a clear statement. Of all the people on this show, there is nobody who is more real and authentic than Craig Sullivan. He's proved it today. And I'll tell you guys why. Because
Very
192 episodes of this show, of thousands of calls and texts and group chats and together stuff, you know, Craig very rarely, if ever, ever talks about the Dodgers. Ever. But today, because it's game one of the World Series, all of a sudden, we're decked out in our Dodgers gear. We're celebrating. We're texting. Let me tell you, is nothing else. He is a true Dodger fan, a true LA fan. We don't come out until the end. We don't come out until they're doing good.
And then
Who cares?
Dave,
We don't exist.
Dave, I got some bad news for you. You know, one of those production calls that we do every week?
Yeah.
The first hour of them is him talking about the Dodgers, and then we call you.
Yeah, see, here's the thing about that. Those things last about 45 seconds, and I know that from a fact.
second time.
You are just being so authentic, Craig. I really appreciate you for doing that. Really showing that true LA spirit that we do not care about our teams until we can pretend like we do to win a championship.
Well,
Great job, Craig.
and to take it a step farther, David, we always leave the games early. So bye.
Oh, no, you leave them early to come in late. All right, guys, I got to run for the final time for a little bit because I am finally getting home after that crazy traffic made me late to this event. But I got to get the kid dressed for Halloween and head over to the school. So, Craig, enjoy the game. As I said, Craig, aside from, I'm going to put you on the spot now, like I did before the show. Aside from your Otani, Betts, Freeman, name me 3 Dodgers.
I already told you, Irvin Johnson, Richie Rich.
Tommy Lasorda.
No, he was the deal.
Very relevant to this question. All right, guys, love you.
Yeah, you'll be back. You're not good enough to be gone forever.
Man.
Love you.
Welcome to FNA number 192A. or 192.5.
All right, so I'll hope people follow sober over here. That was best. I don't know what happened. Dave left and he sabotaged the show. He's like, if I'm going, we're taking you all down.
Right.
He's still in the other studio because I went back to go find you all.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, look, listen, I did a open new tab in the stream in StreamYard. I saw you put the link in there. I'm like, let's go. And I'm like, let's go, let's go, let's go.
Got to look out for those guys from New Jersey. You had 2 of them on the phone today. So, I mean,
Oh my God.
Yeah. All right. So we'll see if anyone joins us back. That's the peril of when you lose it. But anyway, Bruce Ford, you jumped in. How did you even get the link or anything like that?
I
Might
might
have gone to Mickey.
there's this place in Boston, a bar that's called Sullivan's Tap Room. So I visited.
Yeah.
There we go.
That's the longest bar in Boston. Someday when you go to the North End, Craig, I'll bring you to Sullivan's.
Yeah. I have an affinity for Irish pubs with the name Sullivan worship.
It's in a whole block. It's a thin bar, but the bar itself is literally like 80 yards long.
Oh my God. Almost the size of a football field.
And it goes through the whole block. It's pretty crazy.
Glenn knew that it was almost the length of a football field.
You could be there from Logan Airport in 5 minutes.
Really?
Oh, yeah.
You didn't miss anything. We've just come back.
So I know something about sports. They always say in movies, so and so did that the length of a football field, 100 yards. But then they always show the graphics with the end zones, and they're leaving out 20 yards.
Yeah.
And
Because it's not the field of play.
that's right. Right. So
Once you cross
why
the end,
can't they
once you
do
cross
that?
the goal line, you're out of the field of play.
Yeah, but when the motorcycle jumps from all the way across, they say it's 100 yards when it's 120.
I honestly thought when you said you knew something about sports, Glenn, that you were going to try and justify the Jets' losing season.
Justify it. The inevitable. At this point, we're going to see if they're going to go 0-16.
I thought you were going to go into.
There's a real shot for that.
I thought you were going to go into. I thought I just read, and this is no punchline. Somebody actually finally did what Evil Knievel couldn't do and jumped 13 buses. I thought I just read that. Yeah, I didn't.
Well, I would say that there's probably better aerodynamics and engines and stuff like that that makes it more possible than when Evil did it. My guess is whatever Evil Knievel did was crazier shit than whatever this guy did, even though it was longer, because there's probably more safety mechanisms in place now. That'd be my guess.
Aerodynamics. I think you're right. And carbon fiber and a lot of other things. I think you're right about that.
I feel like Evil Knievel would just take a motorcycle and go, bet.
Yeah. I'm still blown away. I was watching F1 last weekend in Austin, Texas. So they have a purpose-built track there, so it's not through the city like Las Vegas is.
Yeah.
I watched guys on the straightaway get up to 332 kilometers per hour. I'm like, damn.
What? 200 miles an hour.
That's about 220. About 220.
Yeah. It's funny. I was having a conversation with some people because we've got 3 F1 races in the United States. Okay. We've got
Miami, Vegas, and Austin. Right?
Now, Austin is the only one that has a permanent track, and they just extended that contract out to 2030 something. That place has been a hit. Okay.
Yep.
Now, I feel that that's the most profitable race. And, you don't have the setup fees. You don't have the deconstruction fees. You don't have all the other bullshit fixing the streets. And, you've got to, weld the manhole covers down in Vegas and Miami and just so many other things. Now, they've sold out on these garage condos, and it's been a major hit and just put money into that project.
It's a garage condo.
That's where the rich folk take all their very
I got the rich folk.
they take their very expensive sports cars and they keep them there, and they set up a kitchen, a bar, and hang out. Man,
I would not be surprised if we got one in Northern California up in the wine country at some point. I wouldn't be surprised by that at all.
I would be because of EPA and a few other things that the state has. I think more in the desert down here near Coachella would probably.
But you gotta be near some population centers because there has to be something else to do for the other 360 days a year that they're not there.
That's why Ontario and Monrovia and a few other places failed the tracks. But this
Well,
place,
there was corruption in Boston before they even had a race, so they canceled all of that.
but with that complex in Boston, they besides the 1,000-room hotel that's coming in, they're also building a water park. They've also got a concert venue coming in, and they're doing more of these garage condos. And those things start out at $500,000 to $4 million.
Just to coat food in?
Well, it's an empty shell. Then you have to finish it.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's
It's people who have more money than me. It's not for me.
Glenn and I are fond of saying more dollars than cents.
We should bring on Alan Benjamin, see if he's considered it. He's quite the car racer from what I man.
Oh yeah, he does that's his event every year, isn't it? They go
Track days.
yeah.
Yeah, they take all sports cars out. He has like
With
7
those garage condos, they do have a clubhouse that you can also rent out and have political fundraisers and a few other things, wedding receptions. But you also get track time depending on what part of the complex you bought in. First, second, third, or fourth week, except for the 2 to 3 weeks that F1's in town. Then it's wiped out.
So wait, are you saying there's weddings in the garage condos or at the F1 track?
At the F1 track at the clubhouse.
Okay, I was kind of concerned.
you have
I
to buy-
cramming everybody into a garage condo.
Now, this is a short show, so I'm not trying to get it all out.
Oh,
I'm harboring information.
So maybe
I thought we were talking about the Brad Pitt movie.
I thought so too.
For like a good 20 minutes.
Who's seen that? Have any of you guys seen that?
I have not.
I didn't know he had a new movie.
I did.
Well,
We had a new movie.
It was it's about F1 and they filmed it part of it in Vegas or a bunch of it in Vegas. That's right.
It's called F1. The name of the movie was F1, isn't it?
Not just Vegas. They did it at several races, including in Europe.
That's pretty awesome.
I thought Bruce meant he like went to the original Alamo when he was out in Austin. When I saw a Brad Pitt movie. Where are we going with this, Bruce? I missed it. Saturday. Let's go.
Did you have chicken wings?
Well, I'm just waiting for Glenn to be able to get the suite for F1. I had a guy on my panel in Las Vegas who's project manager for the Mirage redevelopment for Hard Rock. And he's like, "Yeah, we totally have a couple suites for that." It's like, "Ooh, could have not lose your number."
You please. This is not the first time that's happened. Tom Cruise did that with the same production team after Top Gun, and it was called Days of Thunder.
Is that where he met Nicole Kidman, or he'd met her on?
Very good, Glenn Hausman. I'm proud of you and your trivia knowledge.
Yeah, but she can't hold on to a man. She just let Keith Urban go.
Yeah, I never understood that connection there, even though it lasted like what 15, 20 years or
It was
something.
20 years.
Yeah.
It was a while,
Yeah.
for sure.
Yeah.
So the movie that premieres this weekend,
Suburban. What?
the movie that premieres this weekend is the Springsteen documentary.
Yeah. With the guy from the show The Bear playing Burr.
Totally. It looks really awesome. And like I like to say, Bruce, I can't wait to see it on a flight in like 3 months.
You're good for that, Glenn. Yeah. You still take flights? Are you gonna make gold this year, Glenn?
I don't know. Barely.
Bruce, come on. He's got G-Force One. He's not traveling with us anymore. Just you was the last flight with common people.
They're making it tough though, man. I mean, I just qualified for platinum status.
Yeah.
So for next year. So
I won't make it this year.
yeah, you had said that at the lodging conference. It's really tragic.
Yeah, it certainly.
You guys just got to start jumping on that credit card. And, that's the hand grenade. You got to
That's
jump.
how I do it. Like, I get the credit card boost. That's the only way I'm able to
Do you run everything through your airport credit card?
All my business stuff.
Okay.
Yeah. But the amount of flights that everybody on this group takes, with the possible exception of Suzanne, I am really surprised that you guys aren't because you're certainly doing more flights than I've been doing in the past.
Oh, I absolutely actually, Bruce is the one who hit me to it years ago. He was the one who convinced me to get the airline credit card. I just don't I use it exclusively for my air travel, and I have a different card that I run the business through that, gives you some other crap.
The big
Yeah,
the biggest thing for me is I still have not really gone back to city travel, which is I go to Atlanta for the week and I have a bunch of appointments because
Right.
people just aren't as frequently in the office, so the types of people I wanna talk
Oh,
to.
interesting.
So, if they're in, it's 2 or 3 days a week if they're
Mhm.
not traveling for the company, and it's just really hard to pin down the days, and it's just so much more efficient to do it over the internet. I mean, it's, uh I didn't take a business trip this summer. I came home after NYU, and I didn't go anywhere until the lodging conference.
Our deposits? Wow. That's
I took some personal trips, but I didn't take any business trips.
that's
And
it.
I'm not going to a city for one meeting. I'm not doing that. So, I could potentially take a couple trips, by the end of this year after BDNY in New York, but it's not really likely.
Yeah. Who other than Bruce is going to BDNY this year?
All right, so I've decided that I'm going to do the Sunday of BDNY.
Wow.
Yeah, assuming they approve my press credentials, which I haven't applied for.
Jeffrey's coming.
Oh, is he?
Yep.
Oh, that's cool. Yeah, I'm just gonna come in for the day. I don't wanna spend the money on the hotel to stay over and do 2
We
days.
just have to listen to you drive the 3 hours each
Oh,
way.
gonna totally train it up. Just, yeah, it's gonna yeah. You don't I'm doing the world a favors by not hearing me talk about the 3-hour drive for the 47 miles. Yeah.
I just bought an Acela ticket for under $200 round trip.
Oh.
I'm waiting to hear from people who listen to this show to find out if I'm going to BDNY or not.
Well, I have scanned the exhibitor list, and the list is good. The booths are good. It seems to be in the window in terms of exhibits, but I have heard that a lot of the residual events are really kind of subdued this year.
All right, one of you have to get me the hippo with the different fabric jacket.
Okay.
I'll tell you the name of the booth. I can't remember right now, but every year they show up and they have a built
That's right. Yeah.
hippo and they change the textile on the jacket to the hippo. And so when I used to go every year, I have like John has a stuffed bag of all the hippos.
Oh, yeah. Gotta get Suzanne a hippo.
Okay.
Oh,
Send me the booth number. I'll make sure I get it.
Glenn's like, crap, I'm gonna have to take that home on the train.
So
That's way better than
and I don't know if I can handle the responsibility. It's a lot of
so
work.
so way back when it was the New York hotel show, there was a company that was urine off. And one of the strategies, if you guys remember, they had cardboard boxes that were purple with yellow and it said urine off and it it on a roller that you could go around and put all your crap in it. So I would do that, put all the crap in it, and I was from Long Island, so we would take the train back. Oh, my colleague Marvin, because we had a booth, he was mortified. He's like, do you see the looks that you get? People look at you, they look at the box, they look at you, they look at me. He's like, I can't handle the pressure anymore.
I want one.
It was hysterical. So then I would use the box for when the kids had to turn in their projects at the end of the semester. I'm like, yeah, put it in the urinal. And they were like, what's in it? So when Marvin resigned from that position and he went off to another college, I literally, my present to him was my beat up urine off box.
Oh, I
Made him take it to the new school.
Oh, my God.
I remember going to that show the first couple years that I went. We're talking like 96, 7,
Yes.
8.
Yeah, I remember those.
where it used to be on two floors.
Yep.
It was full. The
Mhm.
the food service equipment portion of it was easily
Are you
30.
coming back when it was IHMRS?
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's
Easily 30 aisles.
National Hotel, Motel, and Restaurant Association show. It was really
I remember the first time I went, it blew my mind that it seemed like 50% or more of the attendees had nothing to do with the industry. They just knew they could get all this free crap for like $15 entry ticket. You get all the free food and t-shirts and hippo jackets and
Urine off and
blew my mind how many non
Here this year they're doing a partnership. They're going to be Urinoff logo jackets.
I remember when it was the 2 floors, but all of the education programs, we were all relinquished to the basement.
Yeah.
And there was like this portion where nobody would come see us. But yeah, they had a big culinary arts competition and display.
I remember that. They had the universities in the front and all the competitions in the back. Chris Gowdy, yeah, buddy, I'll see you in Denver. And Amy is also knows I'm going to be there. Anyone else going to be going to there? Well, we know Chris is going now, Chris Gowdy, but I don't think Clever Free Chris is going to be going to Denver next week.
not currently planning on it.
Yeah, there you go. You've got a concert to go to like Tuesday or something.
Yes.
Which concert?
Who the hell is it?
Sounds great. I didn't know that was a new name.
Must be exciting.
Conference.
It's not Dave Chappelle, but I think it's Chappelle. They are they're a country group that I saw.
But it's a country group that does stuff in the style of Dave Chappelle.
I know. And they're gonna do the fish cheer.
There's an online, I don't know, radio station that's not really label, Western AF, and I've found a whole bunch of different artists that I like on that. They put out a song. They're playing at the Atlantis. It was like a $15 ticket. I'm like, yeah, let's do it.
That's awesome.
I just had a new restaurant that put out a menu today that didn't have anything under $15 on the menu. I was like, damn.
And that's
And the French onion soup was $15.
Oh my God.
All right. So Glenn, we want to make sure you have the right clothing for the 90 different place. What are you planning to wear? Give us the clue in here.
I have got myself a 90s vibe sweatsuit. And it
Is it velour?
What color is it?
Say it's got to be a red velour with white.
no, there's a undercurrent of obnoxious loud blue with like, 90s like triangles and zigzags and shit like that.
No. Here's the real question. Did you dig in the closet for this, or did you
No,
order
I
it?
purchased it brand new. I actually
Bummer.
need this for a job I have while I'm in Denver, and then I'll wear it on Friday for here, so I'm able to really just write it off because I'm using it for 2 business events.
Okay. All right.
It's Chaparral, not Chappelle. Sorry.
Oh.
I know you guys were gonna lose sleep over
I
that.
have confidence in you, baby. You'll figure it out.
I gotta tell you, last time I was at BDNY, that was a lot of fun. We all got together. You guys were doing shows with Anthony live on the floor.
I haven't been to BDNY in a long.
Well, this is the last time I was there. I was on a panel, and we had to catch.
That would have been like 2018-ish.
Yeah.
So it was when they still had HX.
Yeah,
So they had that partnership with a hood. That was
I had a great time with that. I got to get back for BDNY. Obviously, it's not going to be this year, but yeah, next year. Yeah, if you guys are all going, we'll huddle up and we'll meet there.
who doesn't want a couple days.
Amy says she has a huge product launch at BDNY this year. Cool. Send me some information on. I could come by on Sunday. I don't think I'm gonna stay over. Now that you all are going, now I'm starting to get tempted that maybe I should stay over on Sunday night.
You've got to carry a hippo back. There's no space in the hotel for the hippo.
Right.
Unless it's the
New York City hotel rooms.
You could
hungry hippo.
go in Saturday night. You could go see Bill and Ted in Waiting for Godot.
That's true.
Bright and early Sunday, and you got a full weekend.
You guys not making this any easier on me.
Listen, I cannot wait until November till
I'm not
Himbo
hurting
makes
you
it on the
this, Ben.
plane.
I'm not hurting
You
you.
all yeah. Hold on. Amy says, "You live in the New York area. This is your show." It's
It
not
used to be.
it's not easy for me to get to this city. No matter how I cut it, it's
Oh
like
my goodness.
a couple of few hours.
Here
You
comes
live
You guys see the ambulance drive by on the bottom of the screen?
yeah, I mean,
All right, I brought some bad dad jokes.
Oh
I
God.
got some bad dad jokes. You ready?
Hey, we're out of time. We got to end the show.
Good, everybody. Have a great weekend. We'll see you next week.
Did you hear about the guy at the M&M factory that got fired?
Yes, please. What is that?
He's throwing out all the W's. What did one plate say to the other plate?
What?
Dinner's on me.
This is terrible.
All right,
That's all
I
you
gotta,
got?
I
Just
gotta
those
start.
two?
I gotta start wrapping this up. I'm taking the family to the zoo tonight. It's not a great zoo though. They've only got one dog. Shih Tzu.
Shits.
I love that one. I love that one.
Where's the
Where's the-
Off button.
there we go.
All right, I'll show myself out then.
Yeah, no respect.
Hey, you're supposed to do the tie thing, Glenn, when you say that.
Yeah.
Oh my
Well, I'll be at Kabani on Thursday. So while everybody else is in Denver, I'll be in Miami. So if anybody's well, yeah. I mean, you're just out there.
I am.
Yeah, well, it's a shame. Yeah. So I did a rare travel planning fail. I booked the right amount of nights for the trip, but I was off by a day of the week. So
So you're landing
I'm going on Sunday when the event's already beginning. And so, you know me, I hate having to change time zones and then just go into an event. So that's gonna suck. And then I'm stuck there an extra day at the end. I'll be the only one left in town.
So I'm sure you'll find something to do in Denver, Glenn.
I know. I couldn't agree. Well, Dan, let's get out the world's smallest violin in the ambulance.
But 10 things to do in Denver before you're dead.
Yeah, maybe I will watch that.
There you go.
How'd you book that after you fell on your ass on the stairs?
Oh, he did that. He realized it after he fell on his ass.
I knew there was.
I booked it like 6 months ago. That's one thing I do. Like I book shit like months and months in advance because I don't want to like pay the vig at the end.
Well, to be fair, I think they promote that where it truly starts Monday, and then it's like, oh, there's the summit on Sunday. So
Yeah, I
if
think
you
that's where
looked
it
at
came
it
from.
6 months ago, I think that's where your brain was.
Yeah, and I don't know what. Oh, and I do think I was gonna plan to stay an extra day to do some content originally, and then I forgot about that.
So then why are you making excuses for yourself?
Because I can't cope with reality, so I live in a world of excuses.
Rock stars have a problem with reality. I mean, it's just kind of the way it is.
I think, yeah.
On that note, I'm giving another beer.
Guns.
So, Chris, you said you have some other concerts that you're going to. Who else are you seeing?
Jesus. Last night I saw, and I always pronounce her name wrong, but that's because she's Icelandic. Leve. She's jazz, but she's also TikTok generation. So I walked in, I saw her at Jazz Fest in Montreal. She put on a really tight show last night. I did not realize that she's trying to take the Taylor Swift lane now. So it was 90% prepubescent girls. That was
Did they scream like crazy?
oh yes, and they knew the words to every song, and you couldn't hear anything, but you know it's fine.
Torture.
And then
This was the last time I went to Rascal Flats, man. I won't go back again. Holy cow, those girls could scream.
Really?
Glenn loves Rascal Flats in Vegas. That's all you hear in all the casinos. Why
It's a good group.
It is when I go in December. I like because they have the National Finals Rodeo in December in Vegas, they changed the soundtracks of all the casinos to country music, and, I just don't I do not dig it.
Makes your skin crawl, doesn't it, Clay?
Yeah.
first time that I went to fish there with you, I think Chris was there.
Yes.
Yeah, you went with me and he went with me. We just different he went with me 3 of the nights, Chris, and the one night he didn't go, you went, 'cause I already given you the ticket, and then he's like he could do the others.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Whatever Rascal Flouts.
on purpose.
Now I'm feeling left out. I haven't been able to go to a fish show with you. But yeah.
Go to a fish con.
Oh.
Absolutely.
That's actually the one group I haven't gone to see. My sister's hardcore fish ed.
Really?
Glenn and I.
You should take her. She's on Long
I
Island.
make friends from the New Yorkie in New England thing.
Yeah, it's big down there.
No,
When our first show was in the 90s.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
So it was
Daniel,
What?
For sure. Hey, Daniel. Yeah.
did anybody see Daniel's post on the robot cleaning the hotel room on LinkedIn?
Yes.
That was great.
I know. We do need those. All right, he says, Chris says, Denver, Castaneda. All right. So, Chris, I can get a reservation. I'm thinking of going on that Wednesday night because I know some people over there, so I can get in. I don't know if you're gonna be around on Wednesday, but if anyone's gonna be around that Wednesday night, let me know. I don't know if I want to go alone, but if I can get people to go with me, even though I don't.
You just admitted nobody's gonna be there. You're
Yeah, I
gonna be
know.
by yourself.
Glenn, I think that even if you can't find anybody, I think that might be worth going solo if you have.
Yeah.
Listen, I was in Vegas and I went and did the Wizard of Oz solo.
I don't mind doing stuff solo. That's never an issue
Yeah.
with me. Yeah.
Suzanne, how was the Wizard of Oz inside the sphere?
I really enjoyed it. So I was inspired by Shannon McCone, who had gone and posted about it beforehand, and I said, "All right, let me make this work." I think it was a really cool way to take the old world of the movie and bring it into the new world because you obviously had to go and expand the screen because of the way the space is in there. They don't do as I believe Shannon had said that it's enough for 17,000 seats. They're not doing that many.
I don't sell that for the movie part. That's just
Yeah, because they're just doing it more in the center. So if you wanna go, recommendation is that you go for the 200 or 300 section seats. Don't hit the 400 section seats. That's where I sat.
400 is really super high. That's where Bruce and I sat for Dead and Company, and Bruce did not react positively to being that high.
Listen, it's not bad, but listen, you wanna be immersed in the experience, and I was not able to catch a free falling apple. So when this scene in the movie goes, they have like squishy red apples that come out like it's, and so there's like big giant fans and it blows around, there's monkeys, there's like all sorts of cool stuff and you don't know where it's coming from and when. So that was really kind of fun.
It would fill up the entire sphere, or is it just a finite area?
It's the whole thing, right?
No, it fills up the whole screen. So they had to when they had to remask with this.
Monkeys in the sphere? Gotta see it. Gotta
So there's literally these and they had a little bit of a pre-show while you were waiting to go in of different interaction and then at the end they put up a stage out in the lobby area and they have a guy pretending to be the Oz and then there's a guy that's behind the curtain and they had a mini sphere outside and you could see the witch riding her bike and then it went up and down the escalators and all around. So you only get 45 minutes before the show and I think they kind of push you out because they're doing 3 shows a day. So and they did cut 10 minutes out of the original movie. Now, I personally would not I think my colleague had said they took out the Tin Man song. I mean, it's been that long. I didn't really pay attention, and whatever they did do to
It's
make
it's definitely shorter.
yeah,
Well,
it's 10
that's
minutes shorter.
That's gonna screw up the entire Pink Floyd album.
Good point. Yeah.
Yeah.
Now, Okay, I want to put this out to the universe. Bob Iger, if you want some sort of fucking
It wasn't that bad.
redemption, Star Wars at the Sphere. I will take 200 seats right fucking now.
All right, so yeah, Greg. So this is going to be big. So, Wizard of Oz, 1939, has already sold 1 million tickets at Sphere. That is insane. There's talk now that it can make $1 billion at Sphere. That's
What are the what is the ticket price?
a lot of
It was it was $129.
There you go.
That's not that bad. And I'll take 200 of those because I'll get everybody here going in there for free. And then we're going to sell the rest of the tickets at cost.
Now there were seats that were more expensive.
FNA group.
You could do like I think it was like 154, 179. I think when you got down a little bit lower. I just
That's right. You don't need to do that. You do
but
not need to do
you didn't. The only ones and the 400 section, it just included all the fees, and I was like, it's just easier. And I was by myself. I was probably one of the few people that was by themselves because everybody was couples or big groups.
Yeah, of
But
course. Yeah. I do stuff alone all the time.
Off the Millennium Falcon. Okay. I want one of those.
Yeah.
They had apples we were throwing at Suzanne. I want a training droid from the Millennium Falcon. I want to catch that. Looks like boom, 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 boom.
All right, so let me posit this to you guys. Then I heard talk about Star Wars. I heard talk about Harry Potter. What would be a movie that you would want to see?
Gun.
Scarified. Top Gun.
Top Gun.
Oh,
that would be kind of cool. Yeah.
The original or Maverick?
oh, both of them. Let's do a double feature.
Yeah. Chris.
Oh, telling me personally,
Yeah.
Prince is Under the Cherry Moon.
Of course.
Honestly, that's just me. We gotta see those big Bambi doe eyes on giant screen.
I would say Godzilla kills Bambi. Did you ever see that cartoon?
They'll charge $130 for that 8-second film.
Hey, let's think of the turnaround time. Okay, come on.
What's the other one where New York City floods? Is that Interstellar? I think. With New
No, Interstellar is the one in where they go into outer space and
Wasn't that
Probably
Independence
and all
Day?
that.
No, not Independence Day. It's a different
Oh.
one. It's where the cargo ship gets, floats through Manhattan, and I'm looking at the guy. He's an archaeologist, and he goes to save his kid. He walks from Philadelphia to New York. That would be a cool.
When it freezes.
Yeah, when it freezes, and they all are in the library in New York.
Yeah, with Dennis Quaid. Yeah.
Dennis-
After tomorrow or
Yeah,
Just tomorrow. There we go.
Oh, Amy
There you go, Amy.
Oh, we got that at the same time. Good job.
That would be a good one.
Two classic films that would be fun to see there.
Yeah.
Would be The Great Escape.
Yeah.
Or The Wild Bunch. Either one of those two would be
to be more serious, anything by Devaney
Nuve, like the new Dune films.
or
Blade Runner 2034 or whatever it's called.
Those
I really thought you were going to say Hans Bird was falling from the Naka Tower.
Yeah.
any of the These are
I'd
like
go with the
large
Princess Bride.
Yeah, that'd be fun too.
I'd watch that anywhere, anytime, of course.
That's great. All right, we're super over because of so we'll credit it. All right, Chris, you want to plug something?
The see, my kid was already in the homecoming court, so I'm not looking for votes. I think Girl Scout cookies are coming on sale soon. I can put on to my daughter's thing. Other than that, life's good. If you're looking for PR, give me a call. Otherwise, enjoy your weekend.
Beautiful, Bruce.
Coming up, the next quarter of series with Glenn Hausman on No Vacancy News and talk lodging and econometrics closing numbers.
Bruce, is that coming on Monday or Tuesday?
Great question, Glenn.
Probably
Tuesday.
All right, probably Tuesday. All right.
That would be my guess. But Glenn and I are going to do another series and go around the world, talk about forecast and market trends in every region of the world. And we'll be at BDNY booth 479. And I hope you're all enjoying the fall season.
Beautiful. Super songs. What about you?
I am going to be at Cabani Hotel Real Estate Investment in Miami on Thursday. So if you're going to be there, definitely reach out and connect. If you are looking to elevate your leadership, registration for our leadership development program at FIU closes on Halloween. We are almost sold out, so that one's really good. The Cigar Association has got our amazing luxury experience coming on board, and that's going to be in November. So hit me up.
Nice. Greg?
I don't know where to start, Glenn.
So much.
We hit 10,000 subscribers. YouTube channel.
That's awesome.
You all. Can't believe it. Just so excited. Thank you all so much. We just had our first episode, season 11, produced and directed by Dr. Suzanne Bagnera. We had Rachel Humphrey as my co-host, and we had a panel. All these things were first for an opening season episode, and we've had 1,100 views. I'm sorry, 1,400 views. And this is part one of a multi-part series that we're doing with the Women in Hospitality Leadership Alliance. So check it out. Len Elliott, our dear friend, is going to co-host the second episode, and there's so much more coming. The season is just shaping up to be our best one yet, and I thank everybody out there. And then you might see Glenn and I doing a live Friday night on it somewhere in California.
Wow.
You know, never know.
Soon.
Well, this is me. This is exciting. I can't wait to learn more. Hey, I'll be in Denver.
I'll tell you in a couple of weeks.
I'll be in Denver next week, so there's that. And then Frank and I'll be at IAPA in Orlando mid-November, November 17th. And look forward to the Nevada Hotel Lodge Associated Technology Conference. I'll be that December 3rd. And then Inspire, the luxury event, the week after, December 10th and 11th. So lots going on for the rest of the year. All right, we got to run.
Hoorah.
My son's knocking at the door. We got dinner. I got dinner. Aloha.
Take care, everybody. Get sad.